Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AINA SAFIKA binti NORELAN, and in this video is about being an consultant agribusiness to agribusiness company. So we choose Norlin frozen food company. So the goal of this research or this case study is to identify the selected company critical issue and propose realistic solution to increase the company efficiency, profit and sales. So I will explain about the group member. Myself is Nur Aina Safika binti Norelan, and followed by the Muhammad ALIF bin ROSLI. The third presenter is Muhammad Abdullah, and the next presenter is AMIRUL AFIF bin AMIR AZLAN, and the last presenter is MEOR FAIZ bin MEOR SALIM. So I will state before more explanation, I will state the topic in this video, which is introduction, consists of company background, vision, mission and objective. And we also put the SWOT analysis. The next is issue or problem of the company. We also propose the solution for this company related to that problem. And second is recommendation, and last we conclude with the conclusion. In this slide, I will present about the company background. Norlin Frozen Food Enterprise was founded in 2011 by Nolizah binti Hamam, and she also has over 6 years of food production experience. Certainly learned her profession at the Malaysian Fishery Academy in Cendering, Kuala Terengganu. Norlin Frozen Food produce fish-based food, and furthermore, one of the company main product is otak-otak. This company also conducting the R&D process to get the best quality and suit the consumer preference. Moreover, this company also be a champion of the Johor National Frozen Food category in Miri Sarawak in conjunction with the celebration of the Fishermen, Breeders and Farmers Day in 2015. In the year of 2016, get award from the Innovation Product from the Amanah Ikhtiar, Malaysia, and also get the award of the Rista Entrepreneur Figure. Norlin Frozen Food introduced 5 more otak-otak product, which is otak-otak ledang, popiah, berbola, jejari otak-otak and burger otak-otak. So the product is made 100% Muslim product. So as you can see here, I put the table of the information company. So it's state of the company name, which is Norlin Frozen Food, and the company owner. Also I put the company address, which is TRC 40 Kampung PT Sialang at Mukim Kundang 84400 Sungai Mati Tangkak, Johor. So for the website is otak-otak-ledang11webly.com. For everyone want to know their information, their product, just go to this website. And I put also the contact, which is owner contact and the office phone number. For the business hour, it's start on the 8 AM to 12:30 PM and start with the 2 PM until 6 PM and close on the Sunday. So in this slide, I put the picture of the company. The first picture is Norlin Frozen Food awarded by the Rista Entrepreneur Figure, and the second picture is get award from Innovation Product from Amanah Ikhtiar Malaysia in 2016. In this slide also, I provide the location map to Norlin Frozen Food Enterprise, and you can see here the direction to go to Norlin Frozen Food Enterprise. So in this slide, I also put the vision, mission and objective of the company. We all know that these three things is important thing to business to make their company stay long in the market. So this statement is describe the company purpose, what the company is striving for, and what it want to achieve. So most researchers and writer of these three things is state that the company is rewarding and focusing on the process of the business when they have the clear mission, vision and objective. So it gives them the chance to articulate the characteristic that influence organization strategy. So I will start with the company vision, which is to be a worldwide leading company, and the mission of the company is to produce high quality adaptable product to achieve customer satisfaction. So the last is objective of the company is first is to get a target which is 50% increase in profit and sale for each year, and to always alert with the changing of the consumer or of the customer. And the last is to deal more efficiently and professionally with the customer. The last slide for my part, which is type of the product. So there are 5 type of the otak-otak product that Norlin Frozen Food launch, such as otak-otak melipah, which is priced at RM22, and popiah otak-otak at RM30, bobola otak-otak at the RM6, and jejari otak-otak at RM8, and the last one is burger otak-otak, which is priced at RM4.50. That's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, so for SWOT analysis for this company, strength to begin the firm, government entities such as RISDA provide financial assistance. The recipe ingredient count in compared to others. Next is weakness. Raw material, for example, have finite quantity. Marketing tactics that are less effective. For opportunity, the rise in the total number of requests. Creative in the food industry. For threat, compete with others brands such as Otak-Otak Kempas and Otak-Otak Chengboy. Okay, for strength, the primary strength of this business is its financial position. This company receives funding from a government agency such as RISDA in order to start up its business. RISDA is a federal agency that reports to the Ministry of Economic Affairs. The goal is to assist smallholder in earning an average of RM4,000 per month. Therefore, this company does not rely on the provision of financing from any other agency, such as a private corporation or a bank, in order to get the business off the ground. If Norlin Frozen Food Enterprise ran capital from other agency, such as a bank, the company will have to pay a higher total amount due to the interest rate on the loan. This will mean that the company will have to pay more than the initial amount. The fact that RISDA will distribute capital in the form of a grant to the company means that the company will not be required to repay the cash that was given to it by the agency. For weakness, this company's greatest weakness is its limited raw material suppliers, such as the white saltwater fish known as surimi, which is the primary element in otak-otak. This company has only one major supplier of surimi fish from Batu Pahat, Johor, which is located quite a distance from the company's location in Kampung Parit Sialang, Kampung Teluk Rimba, Sungai Mati, Ledang, Johor. This issue will worsen further during the monsoon season due to the scarcity of seafood caught by fishermen. As a result, the firm will take on the risk if the supplier is unable to produce the surimi fish. And this will also have an impact on the company production because the primary source of revenue for this company comes from the sale of otak-otak itself. Next, this business use marketing methods that are not nearly as successful as they may be. Marketing may be defined as the process that a corporation goes through to promote the selling of a product from a supplier in order to fulfill consumer demand. Otak-otak Ledang already has its own dedicated regular customer. Nevertheless, the company is unable to grow its market to meet new customers since it does not implement marketing technique. Next, for opportunities, this business has a great opportunity to improve demand while also increasing sales revenue through better use of marketing tactics. Expanding a company brand and attracting new customers are both made possible by effective marketing methods. In addition, this corporation is also capable of coming up with fresh ideas to encourage customers to purchase its product, such as making innovation aim toward this product. The creation of a burger made from otak-otak is this company's most recent innovation. Modern consumers are interested in purchasing goods that are distinct and original in comparison to those offered by competitors. And lastly, for trade, for Norlin Frozen Enterprise, the greatest challenge is rivalry from other brands such as Otak-Otak Kempas and Otak-Otak Changboy. Others otak-otak brands can create otak-otak at a cheaper cost, and the majority of customers desire lower cost. However, there is a catch. The majority of brands cut the quantity of ingredients to lower the cost of production. Next, the corporation must identify many suppliers of raw material to ensure that it never runs out of raw materials and maintains its consistency.
So, now I will share the issues and problems faced by the Norlin Frozen Foods Enterprise. There are three main problems that constraining the development and advancement of the enterprise, which are: first, lack of technology implementation; second, insufficient workforce or labor shortage; and third, the poor financial position. For further information, let us see the details of the problems. The discussion with Puan Norliza, manager of Norlin Frozen Foods Enterprise, which is well known for its otak-otak items that must be handled. It was discovered that a lot of typical challenges or problems that constraining the advancement of this enterprise. So the first problem that was shared by her is: first, lack of technology implementation. As we know, Nowadays, technology usage in a business is very necessary as almost all operations and businesses activity done through automation, especially for food productions. Low productivity will result from manufactured systems that are inefficient. For instance, outdated operating system or hardware may experience speed issues. In food production industry, every day a lot of batches of production need be produced quickly to meet the demands, and manual labor activity could not work as fast as the technology. Employees are required to put in more time than is necessary using outdated techniques. Like Norlin Frozen Foods Enterprise, which still produces and packages its products with 55% manual labor. They will either struggle to meet all the demand requirements or find themselves unable to process a large volume of merchandise as rapidly as their rivals. Because technology is advancing so quickly, no company can afford to use outdated or secondary equipment. They will be putting their own growth and productivity at risk. Next is the second problem, which is insufficient workforce or the labor shortage. When there are not enough suitable individuals to meet the market's demands for workers at any wage, there is a labor shortage. One of the issues and detrimental effects of a labor shortage is lack of skilled labor. The aging, technically experienced workforce has made the shortage of talented people in the manufactured sector is already an increasing problem. Also, even if a lot of technology implemented, all of it needs the pilot to operate it. Like Norlin Frozen Foods Enterprise, which likewise encountered the problems of finding personnel with a high skill level. A worker is more likely to suffer an injury on the job if they have inadequate trainings. Jobs that are not finished on time cause producers of the product to take longer to complete them, which harm the consumer's relations because the consumer will need a lot of time before the product will be done. So the third problem is poor financial position. As we know, the economic developments can have a significant negative or positive impacts on all business owners who have already launched their ventures. Anytime the economy weakens, it might pose some serious problem and have a variety of effects on the company. Loss of jobs, a drop in real income, and a dip in consumer spending are all possible consequences of a large decline in economic activity. So, as a manager, Puan Norliza struggled to launch the Norlin Frozen Food Enterprise. The owner built the company from the ground up on her own, managing the workplace on her own and even choosing the ideal location on her own, and she also hiring family members as workers at first before eventually being able to hire more people other than his relatives. If analyzed thoroughly, all three problems were occurred due to the less capital brought into the enterprise by Puan Norlisa. To conclude, there are three types of issues and problems encountered by this company, the Norlin Frozen Food Enterprise, which are: first, lack of technology implementation; second, insufficient workforce or labor shortage; and third, poor financial position. So now, let's go to the next part, the solution to these problems.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is AMIRUL AFIF bin Amir AZLAN. So now, I would like to talk and explain about the suggestion on appropriate solution for the problem that we encounter during study about this business. So there are three problems that we encounter. The first one is lack of technology implementation, insufficient workforce, and poor financial position. So the explanation about this problem have been taught and explained by my friend Abdullah just before. So now I would like to suggest on the solution to overcome this problem. So as we know, if we don't overcome this problem, it would likely to affect the company in a bad way. So there are three suggestions that we suggest for all of three problems. The first one is for the lack of technology implementation. So the biggest issue for company today is a lack of technology, since it can slow down output. Therefore, Puan Norlin should seek assistance from the government, such as RISDA. Since RISDA is a government agency under the Ministry of Economic Affairs, also known as MEA, to resolve this issue. The goal is to assist smallholders in generating an income of average 4,000 a month. RISDA will therefore assist in providing new machinery and equipment with innovative technology. The corporation can enhance production and packing with the aid of this new machinery, and by using less labor overall. They can spend less money on paying salaries to their employees. This new technology allows the machine to manufacture more goods, compete with its rival, and satisfy all customer demand. Okay, that's all for the first suggestion for the first problem, which is lack of technology implementation. The second one, the solution for the insufficient workforce. Norlin Frozen Food Enterprise produce its product with the use of labor. The product is in increasingly high demand, but production is sluggish because of scarcity of skilled labor. Therefore, Puan Norlin should send their employee to train as their manager. To generate a superb food handler, the training will show them how to handle food properly with cleanliness and a fantastic work environment. Through this training, the employee will gain knowledge and the ability to work properly without getting hurt. Additionally, the production can go more quickly than before, and the work will become more productive. Besides, because the company will better meet the needs of its client, the relationship between the customer and the company will also be improved. Okay, so that's for the suggestion for the second problem, insufficient workforce. And now the last one is about poor financial position. Economic development can have an impact of any size firm or entrepreneur. Companies that have recently begun operation may have a significant impact on and affect business. There are not many ways to solve this issue. So our suggestion is by improve your marketing strategy first. To boost sales, the marketing strategy should develop fresh concept to stand out from the competition and draw customers to purchase the product. The concept must be original. Next, a business advisor and networking. With no expense to the company, networking can aid in the discovery of new possibility, client, employee, supplier, and business partners. business advisor, including accountant, consultant, RISDA, which known also as MEA, and pharma, can also assist by offering suggestion or remedies to the issue the company was experiencing. So, based on my explanation, I have told that all the suggestion that the company need to do in order for them to overcome the problem, which we have mentioned before: lack of implementation, poor financial position, insufficient workforce. So, without doing anything to overcome this problem, it can affect the business as overall, because as we can see, it can affect in terms of their financial, it can affect in terms of their organization, and also it can affect their sales. So as the conclusion, it can bring damage to the company. So we hope that our suggestion for the appropriate solution can help the business to make their business go smoothly without this problem on the coming days, and also help them to reduce the problem by doing all of these suggestions that we have recommended. So I think that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum, my name is FAIZ bin SALIM. My metric number is 2020963749. I will present about recommendation and conclusion. There are 5 recommendations that Norlin frozen food can take to make sure they can sustain and compete with other competitors. First, need more focus on customer service. A new Voice Media study found that 51% of customers will not do the business with company again the following a negative service encounter. According to additional research, it usually takes a numerous happy customer to make up for one unhappy one. Make providing excellent customer service a top of priority, because devout customers are much easier to sell to. To make sure that your small business is offering the service that is superior to that of your competitor, evaluate your existing customer service and implement the necessary modification. You could need to spend money on employee trainings, change your return policy, or make simple adjustment like immediately answering consumer voicemail or email. Second is need to expand marketing effort. Effective marketing is essential for generating the sale, but you don't need to spend a fortune to promoting your company. There are numerous low-cost alternatives to sell your product and service, such as first, developing and utilizing a promotion kits. Second, distributing promotion material with your invoice. Third, promoting your business with your vehicle rep on your vehicle. Fourth, developing business partnership and doing cross promotion in complementary business. And the last one are involving social media in your grand opening, move or charity events. Third, Norlin frozen foods need to build a online presence. For the small business, having a professional looking website is no longer a luxury, but it's must. 88% of the customer now conduct pre-purchase online research. According to the data from e-commerce wiki, many small business can get by with only a basic website that explain who you are, what you do, and how to get in touch with you. For fourth recommendation need to analyze the competition. As a result of the fierce competition, the best results are achieved. You must not be scared to learn from your competition if you want to be successful. There is not to say that you cannot learn something from what they are doing. Competition is analysed differently depending on your industry. Ask other customer what they think and compare the result to your own company's performance in the food business. Last recommendation need to stay focused. Rome was built in a day. As the phrase goes, is relevant here. Having a business does not guarantee that you will start making money right away. It will take time for others to become aware of who you are, so focus on that here and now. In the first few years after investing, many small business owners do not making a profit because they are focused on recouping their initial investment. A company growth may be hindered or even halted if, after a considerable amount of time, it fails to generate a profit due to problem with the product or the service, problem with the market or other factors. For conclusion, this project helped Norlin Frozen Food find and recruit suitable individuals from inside and outside the firm. To have the successful firm, the employer must attract customers and offer adequate equipment and facility for the personnel and consumer. Identifying the problem is the key to increase earning. Next, the assignment explain how we as a student suggest the company owner to solve their issue. They may enhance their firm with our advice. If they follow our advice, they may easily ensure their company health, so they don't bother about increasing earning and product sale. Furthermore, the assignment tell us about the company next strategy to market their product to others, especially in Malaysia. In generally, the work we did for assignment assists us in gaining knowledge about the job world as well as the Norlin frozen food operation and how they sell their product. Thank you.